Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Welcome. My name is Adam Alkatib. I'm an intern here at WHFC, and I figured I might as well just give you a tour of what life is like here at WHFC. It's more than just a radio station. It's a growing community where you can get a lot of experience. Right now I'm working on Golden Age, but we'll explain a bit more of that later. Come, walk with me. So, over here, here's where all the magic happens. Say hi, Paul. Say hi, Ty.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Straw man.
Figured over
All right,
here,
let me send those. Oh,
most important room is where the best of the magic happens. The radio station here at Zeta. You can also catch my show, Fire Alarm, on Wednesdays from 9 to 10. Here I play all kinds of music. I like to play oldies music, but I like a mix of pop, hip-hop, rock, classical, stuff like that. But we have pretty much everything. Zeta has probably over 1,000 songs on its system, and we're always updating it every day. Right now we got a good one, Conan Gibb, Mr. Mere Diane Hand by the Beatles, one of my favorite bands of all time. Over here is where we check our systems. Here is our channels. We always want to make sure we check the channels for 1, 2, 3, and number 9. This is make sure that everything in terms of number-wise is actually functioning. Over here, this is the song system, song choice. Here you have the name of the songs, the artist, the external IDs, how long the songs are in terms of duration, and when they were put into the system. And over here, as you can see, currently we're going through a spot block, which is technically like a break, and the blue are simply just the song names. The yellows are just liners, just to tell you to keep support for WHFC. So yeah, this is basically the best part of the station in my personal opinion, but we're always looking for new people, so now you understand. The best way to understand how this works is if you do it yourself. And make mistakes. Things happen. When I first tried this, I had no idea what I was doing. I had to keep calling Paul, Matt, and everybody to help me out with how to work this thing. And now I understand. So please, try it out. Alright, moving on. RJ, want to help me out a bit?
what's up?
Mind explaining us about Golden Age, considering we both work on it all the time?
Well, Golden Age. We want to explain what it is, or just
How do we do it on the station?
Well, it's a bit of a complicated process. Usually, what we do is that we grab the shows off of RUSC.com. But the thing about them is that there was a FCC guideline that was passed in the 70s or 80s that said any calls to action, such as an ad, have to be edited out for some reason. So even if the ad's for Jell-O pudding, we have to
we have to cut those out, unfortunately.
So
Yeah.
So Adam here, he painstakingly listens to each show and cuts out the ads, and then I record the narration. You can see I'm in the process of doing that right here. I put music and sound effects. Because the show is a time machine motif, I have a bunch of synthesizers I laid on top of each other to create the synthesizer sound effects. The synthesized synthesizers, if you will.
That's a neat way of putting it. Basically, Golden Age is all shows from things from the 30s to the 50s, all kinds of radio dramas, things like The Shadow Knows All. And we basically make sure to cut out all the ads so that way you don't have to listen to them, because as RJ stated, the FCC will be on us if any call to action is, of course, shown. So yeah, Golden Age is really unique because it's all about, for lack of a better term, the golden age of radio, where things really started to be explored in terms of drama just through voice, really, through audio. And we make sure that people have the best enjoyable listening experience when revisiting these old shows. Alrighty, let's move on. Thanks, RJ.
Thank you. Is this for a project?
Yeah, it's for the video project. So to clarify what RJ says, what I usually do is I like to come here as to not distract myself. Here's currently a show that I was working on called Gun Island. And basically, I've already cut out the ads, but usually what I do is if I see an ad, I'll usually put this cursor right where the ad starts, as you can see right here. And what I'll do is I'll just continue to drag it on forward all the way until the ad stops. Don't do that. And then you just press delete. But we're going to hit Command Z because we don't need to do that. And that's about it. They are pretty long. It's a pretty long process, but it's about 30 minutes per each show. And I like to just skip through the minutes so that way I'm not listening to the entire show. Because let's face it, spending hours upon hours just listening, waiting for ads, takes a long time. So it's better to just skip right on to the ads. Well, that's about it for my tour on WHFC, but don't worry, there is much, much more to learn and experience here at WHFC. And if you're still hesitant about joining it, trust me, it is an experience worth visiting and worth getting a lot out of. You'll be glad that you did it. I'm Adam Alkatib, and I'll see you all later.